Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. Welcome back to the next episode of our Oxford playthrough. In this episode we're going to be playing a league game against second place Wycombe. It's been roughly about a month since I've, in game time mode sort of thing, since I last showed you guys the last game. Obviously in the last game we had a really good 3-2 win against Luton, which was really good performance in the end. Kind of ground out the result, and it was kind of good match really, I thought. So since then we beat Newport County 2-1 in the league, and we also had the same result against them in the Johnson's Paint Trophy second round. We then went on a little bit of a bad run. We lost against Cambridge 3-1, and also we lost against Tranmere 2-1. We had a 2-2 draw against Northampton in the league. That one was quite a bit of a shame, to be honest, because we managed to take the lead right in I think it was about the 90th minute, only for Northampton to come back right at the death of the game as well. So quite disappointed with that one really. So yeah, we scored in the 92nd minute. I pretty much just shut up shop thinking that was going to be it. They managed to get a corner, and unfortunately we conceded a foul, and yeah, they had a penalty which they dispatched in the 94th minute. So unfortunately, yeah, we only got a draw out of that one. In the last game against Carlisle, it was 2-2 that one. So I'll just show you the goals really quickly. So view highlights, goals. We'll just have a real quick look at this. So things have been kind of a little bit sort of a mixed bag recently. I'll show you why I think that they've gone a little bit sort of not to plan. So yeah, Morris managed to get the header on. It's a bit of a really strange goal this one. So Hilton crossed, no one was in the box, and O'Hanlon managed to put it into his own net. And yeah, in the 74th minute we put away a penalty as well. So that was good, just to seal the victory. We needed a sort of clean sheet and just to pick up the 3 points, which is what we managed to do, which is really good. Now, basically, the reason why we're not doing as well, if you know, Will Hoskins was playing absolutely out of his skin for us. So he scored 10 goals, 12 games, 5 assists, 7.42 average rating. Unfortunately, he has broken his leg. So yeah, he's expected to be out for 5 or 6 months, which basically rules him out for the whole of this season. His contract is actually expiring now, so I don't know whether I will end up giving him a new contract. I'm just going to have to review the situation. I personally don't think he'll be getting a new contract with us. Yeah, being at the age he is, having a broken leg, and I think we'll be able to kind of bring some sort of different players in during the summer. So I think, unfortunately, his season and probably his time with Oxford is actually finished, unfortunately. This has really coincided with Colton Morris just hardly scoring at all. So recently, yeah, he's just not been playing too good at all. Okay, so yeah, form. If we have a look at form, so basically in last 20 games, he has scored 7, but it's been ages and ages. If we have to go right back to where he was actually scoring lots of games, yeah, right against kind of Portsmouth back in August that was, and you can see how long he's gone without scoring goals now. So yeah, the injury to Will Hoskins, and with Colton Morris not putting the ball in the back of the net anymore, it's really kind of dented us, and we're not doing even half as well as we were previously. So that's, you know, a little bit of a shame, but it's just how it's going at the moment. But yeah, we'll crack on with this game anyway. Needless to say, we are still 4th in the league, so things are going okay. Obviously, a massive game today. We've with Wycombe. Wycombe coming to Oxford, so yeah, really big game. Little bit of a localish derby, I guess, in terms of where these two teams are located, especially maybe in like league terms. So okay, what I'm going to say, we obviously won the last game, so I'm going to tell him that I expect nothing but a win in this game, that I've got faith in them, and yeah, we're going to see how we get on. I think, like, in reality, we're actually doing pretty well at the moment, but the thing with this level of football, there's a kind of few injuries and things are creeping in, and it really does start to affect you. You know, we have got cover for most positions, but you know, if we get like 2 or 3 injuries kind of creeping in, that's when it really does start to affect us. So yeah, so obviously, yeah, Wycombe kicking off this game. I'm I think we're doing okay, but I'm hoping that we can look to sort of push on. Obviously, the Christmas period is going to be a really, really busy one in this league, and so yeah, everyone needs to be fit and keep on going. So Brown up to Morris. Gareth Ainsworth wins the ball back in the middle there, straight back to our goalkeeper. He picks up the loose ball. So our tactic here, we're obviously still trying to play down the wing, and I'm looking potentially to change up the tactic because just simply, hopefully Morris can score here. Unfortunately can't. So yeah, I was possibly thinking of changing the tactic just to have a defensive midfielder so I could let the two wing backs push on. This is something I'm going to be maybe looking in to do. I do like playing the ball down the wing, and yeah, I think the wingers are okay, but they're not too good, and I certainly think they could do with a little bit of help maybe from our fullbacks. So that's something I might look to sort of change if we can get in a really, really decent midfielder or sort of defensive midfielder. The only trouble is at the moment we've actually used up all of our loans for the season, so we haven't got any more players that we can bring in on loan. We've really just got to rely on the players that we have got at the club at the moment. So yeah, Rose with the free kick here. Moves the ball back to Wright. Wright gets the ball in quite early. Rose with a header on. And we could be caught on a counter-attack here. So Gordon has the ball. Pushes it out wide to Wood. Wood in the middle. Hayes, good save by the goalkeeper there. And we managed to get it up. So Danny Hilton, if we can hopefully counter-attack here. Morris on the counter-attack. Odawa, unlucky. Free kick here from Rose. And yes, we managed to go 1-0 up here. So Danny Rose puts us up into second position. Obviously, Wickham are fourth in the league at the moment, guys. So this could be a massive, massive win. So the ball ricocheted off the wall, and Rose manages to get the deflection off the wall and put the ball in the back of the net. So Odawa here with the corner, and Wright manages to finish it off. So 2-0 up here against Wickham. Things are looking really, really good. 2 goals in really, really quick succession, which is great for us. We need this confident boost at the moment, guys, so hopefully we can keep this going. So Josh Wright, our centre back, he's been an absolute rock at the back. He's been absolutely fantastic. So, Riley to Powell, and their defender looks like he's going to clear it here. Certainly been a very, very good first half for us. So Riley back to the goalkeeper. On to O'Neill, who has also performed really, really well in the league for us, who's been really, really good. So we need to just make sure we keep our concentration here. I'm just going to pause it really, really quickly and just do a real quick team talk. I just want to tell them to concentrate here. We've got to get in at half-time if we can, with it being... Spoke too soon. Offside. So yeah, it is still 2-0, guys. So yeah, I really do want to get into half-time with it being, 2-0 up, or at least with a good cushion. Rose with the corner. We don't manage to do too much with that one, but Brown manages to get the ball across, and their goalkeeper Ingram picks up the loose ball there. Not the greatest cross, but at least we're kind of pushing forward, which is something that we've not been kind of doing in recent games, and we've not been playing as well. Ball near enough looked like it went out there, but okay, so this is where we need to be kind of keeping our concentration, where potentially I might need to kind of have a look at getting that defensive midfielder in. I don't think our numbers kind of going back there, they were really, really pushing forward there, Wickham, and managed to catch us on the break. So, okay, so at least hopefully, okay, shoot. Bloody hell. Unfortunately that one didn't go, and that was a bit of a wild shot in the end, I think. But, okay, so what I'm going to say to the guys here, I'm going to be assertive, and... Okay, sorry, I'm just going to go for calm and go for don't get complacent out there. I also want to tell them passionately that I've got faith in them and that they can still do really, really well here, which I think they can. As well, I want to do short passing and, yeah, just see how we go. I'm not going to exploit the flanks anymore. I am going to just kind of see how things are going here. So, yeah, we'll start the second half. So our tactic and mentality for most of the time, I do start with quite a kind of rigid formation, just in the hope that, if you want to push on, or if you do need to kind of lock up shop a little bit more, then you can, it does give you the flexibility to be able to do this. So Riley back to the goalkeeper, out to O'Neill, our defender, Odawa been trying to play this guy a little bit more. He's half decent. Just trying to improve his attributes. So hopefully he can finish it off here. Morris, real shame. So Morris is just really not doing it for us at the moment, unfortunately. I don't know what's quite happening. Just noticed Sam Long's injured, our defender, so I'm just going to bring on Johnny Mullins just to come on, just to fill in his place. Obviously it's 2-1 at the moment. I don't necessarily want to kind of lock up shop too early. I think we do just need to keep the ball as best as we can here, just kind of take the sting out of the game. And if we can, you know, catch Wickham on the break like here. Hilton, yes, and we managed to get another goal here. So yeah, 3-1. And it'd be absolutely fantastic. Now this is what we need to be doing. We need to be keeping really kind of structured and rigid at the back, and hopefully our strikers can just finish it off like that. So yeah, Danny Hilton, who to be honest has been putting in the goals where our other striker got injured, and obviously Carlton Morris, as you can see here, is just playing absolute crap. I really don't know what's the matter with him. He is 18, but he is really good at this level and should be doing much better. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll just see how this chance goes for Wickham, and yeah, we managed to clear the ball, so that's great. What I'm going to do just really quickly, I'm just going to go to overview. So Junior Brown, I just want him as a wide midfielder on support, you know, just to kind of shore things up a little bit and just to help out. I'll just sort it by average rating. I think it's likely to be Carlton Morris who is playing the worst. Yeah, unfortunate it is. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna take yeah, I'm gonna take off Carlton Morris, I think, pretty soon, and then just bring on a defensive midfielder. So what I'll do for now, I'll just confirm that change, and we'll play the game a little bit more. And yeah, I'll just go back in now. Oops. So yeah, we want David Hunt, and we'll take Morris off, and we'll just push David Hunt back there, and Hilton can just stay up on his own. Just sorted by roles at the moment, and so yeah, Danny Hilton's absolutely fine. I'll just probably use him as a target man. That'll be fine for him. Just kind of put him more centralised, and then David Hunt. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. Defensive midfielder. I might just use him as an anchor man actually, and just kind of let the ball tick over nice. So I've obviously got it on the short passing at the moment, so yeah, we'll crack on with this. And yeah, see how we get on. So Wickham are obviously going to be pushing forward here. It's 3-1 to Oxford at the moment. Yeah, looking to bring on that defensive midfielder. Could just kind of, yeah, hopefully just see out the rest of this game. Obviously time's ticking away quite nicely now, which is good, really good for us. So I'm just going to lower the tempo and stick to positions as well. 87th minute. So yeah, you can see we're really wasting time here. So now Riley to Powell to Brown to Hunt and on to Rose. Hilton, who's now up top on his own, out to O'Neill. We're just keeping the ball really good here. So Powell up to Hilton, Danny Rose, O'Neill. Bit of Olay football going on here by Oxford. We're really keeping the ball well here. Hilton, and we managed to finish it off here, guys. So 4-1. Against the team who is, I think they were second, were they, in the league when at the beginning of this game? So it's absolutely massive result. So yeah, Callum O'Dowda, our left midfielder who we're looking to develop, he managed to get the assist there, and yeah, we managed to finish it off. So absolutely huge result here, guys. And I'm just going to passionately say a very nice victory. And yeah, so in terms of obviously Danny Hilton managed to get us 2 goals in that game. O'Dowda managed to get an assist, Danny Rose got an assist, and Jake Wright, our centre back as well, managed to get an assist. So absolutely fantastic result here. I'm just going to go into the post-match analysis. I'm just going to leave the match, and what I will do, okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I try and keep Danny Hilton's morale really high. Like, no players have really been doing that well recently, so I'm just going to certainly make sure you know, that I tell him that I'm very happy with him, just to keep his morale as high as possible. So yeah, I'm glad with how that went. I'll probably off camera just like praise a few more players, maybe like Danny Rose and Jake Wright as well. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. We've managed to Yeah, get a massive victory here. I'll just show you the league table just before we leave. So yeah, up to second in the league now. So we're starting to pull away from 7th. So hopefully, if we can kind of keep that momentum going, we'll be at least playoff places. That was the bare minimum that I wanted to kind of get to this season, and I'm hoping we can do that. As I said, a few losses were creeping in, but as you can see how good our defence is here, we've only conceded 8 goals in 16 games now. I do like to build all of my teams on like a really sort of strong, rigid... sorry. The goal difference is +8. I don't know how many we've conceded, but yeah, I do like to kind of build my teams on not conceding many goals. And yeah, that's certainly something that we're starting to hopefully look to bring into the team a lot more as we do. You know, kind of move forward and things like that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. If you do and want to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we'll be back very soon for some more episodes of this Football Manager 2015 playthrough.